Hello everyone, this is Brad with YogaPod, and I just wanted to kind of get started here in a couple minutes. If you're online, please give me a shout and make sure that you hear everything okay, that you hear me all right, and I will get ready to go here in just a couple minutes. Never really trying to do two things at once here. So, all right. Well, I'm glad you all are here. I'm glad I'm here. Glad we're all still hanging in there. And I really feel fortunate to be able to kind of two things at once here. So, all right. Sorry. Well, I'm glad you all are here. I'm glad I'm here. Glad we're all still hanging in there. All right. Sorry about that. And so, what I wanted to kind of start with first off is just a little bit of a kind of while everybody gets settled in, is to talk about a couple of different things. But if you have a brick handy, maybe 2 bricks, that would be useful. Generally, I just say have a couple bricks handy anytime you do a yoga class if you have them available. But if you don't, you'll be fine. Just think in terms of modifying if you need to. All right. And so, real quick before we get going, I kind of want to outline kind of my perspective on what a podFlow3 is. So podFlow3 basically is a level 3 vinyasa practice that we do over at YogaPod. It is essentially based on this idea, in a sense, of this concept of play. And play maybe in a little bit different perspective than maybe you might think. When we are kids, when I'm watching my son or my daughter play, they're deeply serious. So my son, he'll be out in the yard playing with sticks or playing with rocks or something like that. And when he is like intensely focused, right? So incredibly serious about what he's doing. And generally we have this idea, this concept that like kids might be kind of lacking the ability to focus. But when you see that, you realize that the kids can and do have this insane ability to focus. Same thing with my daughter. When she's crafting, like she's all in. When we ask her to maybe do something different, maybe not, but when she's crafting or she's reading, she's just all in that moment. She's in the present moment. And that's really what play starts to, when we start to think about it within this kind of these different contexts, play is this ability to so completely immerse yourself in the present moment, to be mesmerized by that moment. And so to me, what podFlow3 really is it's about finding the capacity to be really focused on what's going on in the moment, in your current context, at the present. And so what we want to do as we work through the practice is essentially to find ourselves mesmerized by what we're doing. And sometimes that means we take on complex postures and we do them with great determination, just like my son playing with whatever he's playing with his toys, in this kind of like play acting kind of way, or my daughter's like trying to put her crafts together. Like they're very, very serious, very, very intent upon that moment. And same thing when we're in our postures, being very intentional about what we're doing. What happens is it allows us to step out of kind of this mind state that is much more of an adult mind state, where we're focused on what's maybe coming up, what we just heard on the news, maybe what might be coming up with the coronavirus, or maybe what some other part of our existence has informed us or taught us to expect about the future. And so what we tend to do is we tend to focus intensely on either what happened in the past or what we fear will happen in the future. And so we start to move out of the present moment, and essentially we take things so incredibly seriously. And that takes the joy out of it, right? When we get stuck in that mind state, fluctuating between past and present, really essentially what we're doing is we're kind of in a stuckness, in a state of kind of lockdown or a locked feeling. And that's, I think, probably what a lot of us are feeling right now in this moment, when we're stuck in our abodes, or when we're stuck in our different patterns that seem very kind of claustrophobic and contained. And so today, as we work through this practice, thinking about burning off that feeling of stuckness, creating internal heat, internal fire, internal passion for the moment, trying to stay kind of in the breath, without paying too much attention about what's going on around, thinking about how your body feels in space and time, and allowing that to be your guidepost. Some of the postures might feel like they're a little bit beyond you. Maybe they feel like they're, you know, a little simple and you need to add some sort of up-leveling of that, and that's perfectly fine. Do so safely. But if you feel as though maybe you're a little in or out in front of your skis, I think that's the way the saying goes. If you're out in front of your skis just a little bit more than you feel comfortable with, then maybe you push that comfort edge just a little bit. You push a little bit beyond what you think maybe you were anticipating doing, and you see if you can find out what's on the other side. At the same time, you know, sometimes taking it easy when you most want to just keep going is really a yoga practice in itself. So I'll leave you to that. But remember, deeply focus, stay in the present moment, try to stay in connection with the breath, and allow that really to be your teacher, to be your guide. As always, have fun, enjoy. It should be play. It should be mesmerizing. It shouldn't feel like a chore. So we're gonna have some fun today. All right. So let's go ahead and start in child's pose for now, and we'll work on from there. So from your child's pose, big toes touching, knees towards the outside, extend the arms long. And come in contact with the breath. Listen to the breath. Let it be the first focal point. Always starting with the breath. And another name for that stuckness that we often feel, or that stuckness that we sense as being just part of our normal pattern, is another name for that is called karma. It's an older definition of the word karma. And so as we work through our practice, when we stay in the present moment, when we stay in that state of play, it essentially provides us with an opportunity to burn that off, to start to burn off the karma. Another way of thinking about karma is life. Life sticks to you, right? It creates that sticky substance that kind of clouds around the heart and kind of keeps it from being free and open and kind of accepting. And instead it starts to lock things down. And so as we find those moments of play in the present moment, mesmerized by our true experience, it allows us really to burn that space off, and allows us to once more find a little bit more freedom for things like happiness and joy. So from your child's pose, go ahead and find a down dog. So curl your toes under, lift your hips to the sky. Maybe pedal out the legs a little bit. Check in with your body. How does it feel? From there, go ahead and come forward into a plank pose. From your plank pose, almost like you're a kitten clawing at the carpet, like you shouldn't be, or maybe just making dough, I guess they call it. And then walk your hands back towards your feet. Walk your hands away from your feet. Keep your hands there. Walk your feet forward. Keep your core strong. Walk your feet back. Walk your feet way back. Walk your arms way out in front and hold that plank form. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Walk your hands forward. So we're just getting movement and blood into the joints, the fingers. Walk your feet forward towards your thumbs. Find a ragdoll pose. Let your body hang heavy. And then hands down. Heel to your feet together. Bring your chin to your chest. Bend your knees and slowly rising up to stand. Samastiti. Bringing hands to heart center. Let's start with a single Om this afternoon. Take a deep breath, inhale. And then from the front of the mat, nice and rooted into the floor, make it strong. Inhale, the arms come up, Press the palms, look up at your thumbs, pause here for a moment. See if you can pull your pubic bone back behind you, take your tailbone down just a little bit. See if you can tone the muscles right behind the pubic bone and hollow out through the pelvic floor. So lifting up out of the waist. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees as you need to, palms down on the floor as much as you can. Inhale, lift your chin up off your chest. As you exhale, step back into a high plank position and hold high plank. Charge your legs, make them strong. Tone the muscles behind the pubic bone. Hollow out through the waist, through the pelvis. Press your tailbone back. Lift your inner thighs up. Makes you feel like your booty's popping up, right? Now take your tailbone down. Curl the core in a little bit. Lift your chin up off your chest. As you take an inhale, then exhale, bending the elbows, chaturanga, or all the way down. Up dog, inhale, pull the heart open, micro bend in the elbows, and exhale, hips to the sky. Downward dog. Lift your right leg up and open up the hip to the side of the room. Then make some little circles or big circles with your knee, really working range of motion in the hip. Finding small circles and large circles. Switching directions when you're ready. And then releasing. Right foot comes down to the floor. Lift up your left leg. And then again, open the hip to the side. Bend the knee. Little circles or big circles. Working to increase kind of mobility in the joint itself. Switching directions. And bring it back to your down dog. Take a deep breath, inhaling. As you exhale, press the breath out, bend the knees, float or step to the front. Lift the chin up off the chest, broaden through the front of the heart. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rising up, reach up to the sky. Exhale, arms to the side, samastiti. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, fold forward, hands flat, dial it in. Inhale, lift the heart, look off the tip of the nose. As you exhale, chaturanga, dandasana, step back or float, chaturanga. So knees can come down, knees, chest, chin if you'd like. Rolling the spine a little bit, always feels good for me. Hips to the sky when you're ready. Then from here, lift up your left leg. Just getting used to the idea of being up on the hands, look in between your thumbs. So you push forward almost towards a plank-like pose with your left leg up. Bend your right knee and then maybe 3 times, floating up towards almost an L kick. One leg up, the other leg out in front. So coming up, maybe 3 times. Suspending as you're able. And then switch out your legs. Left foot's down, right leg up. Look in between your thumbs. Take it up. One more time maybe. Bring it down. Root into the floor. Take a deep inhale. Finish out the exhale. Bend the knees, look forward. Step or float to the front. Lift the chin up off the chest. Broaden the heart. Exhale, fold deeply. Inhale, rise up to the top. Exhale, arms to the side, samastiti. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. And from here, maybe you stay right here, that's fine. Maybe take child's pose. Maybe you jump towards a handstand tuck. So knees under the chest. So bend the knees, look forward, float up, hug. Give it 3 times. And back to the down dog. 1 inhale. Finish out the exhale, look forward, step or float to the front. Lift the chin up off the chest, exhale, fold deep. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, arms to the side. Samastiti. One more time. Arms up. Exhale, folding. Hands flat. Inhale, lean weight into the hands. Draw the weight forward, bend your elbows, and lightly chaturanga. Up dog. And then down dog. Couple of breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Floater step. Inhale upon landing. Exhale, folding. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, arms to the side. Samastihiti. Surya Namaskar B. Quite a bit different than a normal Sun Series B. So Utkatasana. Bring your fingertips towards the floor. Weight towards your heels. So hips down. Weight to the heels. Palms together. Reaching up. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale. Arms come up. Reach up to the sky. Exhale, airplane arms. So coil the tailbone down. Inhale. Reach up to the sky. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, palms flat. Inhale, unroll the spine. Lean weight into the hands. Lift up. Chaturanga. Up dog. And then down dog. Right leg crescent lunge. First, lift up your left leg. Inhale. As you exhale, bend your right leg. Hug it in. Look in between your thumbs. Pop up. Place your right foot. Inhale. Arms come up towards the sky. As you exhale, airplane your arms. Now pause there for a moment. If your booty's popped back behind you, curl it in. Make your airplane arms a strong embodied form. Inhale, arms come up. This time as you exhale, bring your back knee down, curling, half Hanuman without using your hands. If you're able, inhale, bring it up. Exhale, airplane, coil the tail. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, back knee down. Pull your front heel back, half Hanuman. Inhale, one more time. Airplane, squeeze. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, half Hanuman. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, hands down. Lift up your left leg. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bring your hands to your heart. One, lift it up. Press both legs straight. Exhale, hands to heart. Two, reach the leg back. Exhale, three, hug in. Hands down to the floor. Float up, pass through hands down to chaturanga. So lift up. Exhale, low push up. Up dog. And then down dog. So this time we're floating into a left leg crescent lunge. So lift your right leg up to the sky. Look in between your thumbs. Move forward a little bit. And then pop up. Squeeze the knee in. Back foot down. Arms up. Inhale. Exhale, airplane your arms. Coil the tail. Use your core. Inhale, arms up. Coil the tail. Knee down, half Hanuman. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hug and squeeze. Front of the body strong. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale one more time for both. Exhale, hug and squeeze. Triceps engaged. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, half Hanuman. Squeeze in. Inhale, crescent. Hands down or not. Exhale, palms together. Shiva squat. Inhale, reach back leg long. Exhale, squeeze in. Back leg long, inhale. Exhale, squeeze in. Lift your back leg. Bring your hands down to the floor. Find your vinyasa. Pop up. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Couple of breaths. One inhale. Finish your exhale. Floater step to the front. Lift your heart, inhale. Exhale, fold. Keep your right knee into your chest. And then, Utkatasana. Arms come up, sorry. Exhale, airplane arms. Right knee into chest, inhale. Bring the arms up. As you exhale, push through your heel. Hold the leg strong, inhale, without letting it touch. Warrior three. Take the leg back. Inhale, bring it forward. Lift the leg up. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale one more time. Lift the leg, make it strong. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, airplane arms, both feet down. Left knee comes up. Inhale, reach up, extend through the heel. As you exhale, pull it back. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, and back. Again, inhale, and exhale, bring it back. Inhale, bring the leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, airplane arms. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, palms flat. Inhale, lift your heart. Shift weight forward. Lift up. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Up dog. And then down dog. So one time with our airplane arms in our crescent lunge. One time with our half splits. We'll move on from there. So left leg comes up. Inhale. As you exhale, float forward. Hug the knee into the chest for your right leg crescent lunge. So lifting up. Back foot down. Inhale. Arms come up. As you exhale, elbows back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, back knee down to the floor. Pull your front heel back. Broaden the heart. Inhale, arms come up. Palms together. As you exhale, shift weight forward. Knee to the outside of your right calf. Shiva squat. Inhale, lift it up. Straighten out through both legs. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, lift the leg up. Bring your hands down to the floor. Exhale, vinyasa. Lift up, chaturanga. To up dog. And then down dog. Right leg comes up. Inhale, look forward. Float up. Exhale, pull the knee in. And landing. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, half Hanuman. Squeeze in. Arms are strong. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, your hands down or keep hands at heart center. Inhale. Exhale, knee to the outside of your left calf. 1, 2, 3. Reach the leg. Inhale. Hands down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog. And then down dog. And breathing. 2, 3, 4. Pressing the breath out. And 5. Floater step. Lift chin up off the chest. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, airplane. Right knee up in. Inhale here. Extending right leg forward. As you exhale, hands to heart center. Drag the foot back without letting it touch. Airplane, or hands to heart center. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, lift the right leg back. Exhale to halfway. Inhale, lift the leg up, arms up if you'd like, or hands at heart center. Pistol squat. So hands at heart center, slowly coming down. Bring it all the way towards the floor. Right leg stays floated. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, warrior 3, hands down. Find your vinyasa, float up. And chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Left leg lifts up. Float forward. Right leg crescent lunge. Root it in. Inhale. Arms up. Airplane. Arms up. Half Hanuman. Inhale. Arms up. Exhale. Hands down. Lift your left leg. Exhale. Shiva squat. Reach your left leg back. Bring your hands down. Find your vinyasa. Lift up. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg up automatically. Inhale, look forward. Float. Landing. Arms up, inhale. Exhale. Airplane. Squeeze. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, half Hanuman. Inhale, arms up. Crescent. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, lift your back leg. Exhale, Shiva squat. Hands down, inhale, lift your back leg. Exhale, root the hands, lift up, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. A couple of breaths. One inhale. Finish the exhale. Look forward, step forward or float. Lift the chin up off the chest. Exhale, press into the floor. Utkatasana, arms up. Exhale, airplane arms. Left knee up into the ribs. Inhale, come up, extend the leg. Hands to heart center. Exhale, drop back. Inhale, so with the hands at the heart center. Exhale, knee to the outside of the right calf. Inhale, reach your back leg long. Right calf. One more time. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Reach your leg back. Inhale. As you exhale, bring it down and forward. Inhale, exhale, pistol squat. Full breath, inhale. And then inhale, coming up. As you exhale, without touching, the leg comes back. Hands on the floor. Vinyasa, float up. And chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Nice. Then left leg comes up. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, crescent lunge, right leg. Arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Arms up. Inhale. Exhale, back knee down. Arms up. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Find your vinyasa. Lift up. And chaturanga dandasana. Up dog. And down dog. Right leg up. Inhale. Look forward. Float up. And hug it in. Inhale. Arms come up. Exhale. Hug. Airplane the arms. Arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Back knee down. Pull your front heel back. Arms up. Inhale. Hands down. Look up. Inhale. Float up. And chaturanga. Up dog. And then down dog. Couple of breaths here. 2, 3, 4, and then press the breath all the way out. Look forward. Move to the front of the mat. Lift your chin up off your chest. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, arms up. And then as you hold this posture, Utkatasana, interlace your fingers up to the webbing. Push through your palms. Draw your arms back. Reach up to the sky. Collarbone spreading. 3, 4, pull the arms back behind the ears. And then 5, interlace your fingers behind you. Come into a little fold. Keep your legs bent. Then inhale, arms forward. Opposite little finger, push through your palms. 2, 3, lift the arms. 4, and 5, hands down. Inhale, lift your heart forward. As you exhale, crane pose, Bakasana. Curl your tailbone towards the earth. Hug your triceps with your knees. Lift up, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chaturanga, up dog, and then down dog. So from here, leaping into crow pose. So hands on the floor, root them in strong. Maybe step forward a little bit. Build your determination. It's hard to think about anything else in a moment like this. Bend your knees, look forward, float forward. 1, maybe give it 3 tries. 2, 3, 4, 5. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, unroll into plank pose. Exhale, walk your hands back towards your feet. Hang in a ragdoll pose for a moment. Grab your big toes, peace sign, fingers, thumbs. Lift your heart forward, exhale, Padangusthasana, and breathe. 1, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift chin up off your chest. Padahastasana, hands and feet, fingertips point back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, elbows wide. Push into your wrists with your feet. So you're kind of giving a massage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, walk your hands forward for down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step into your lunge. Back knee down to the floor. Warrior 1. Sorry, not back knee, back heel. Arms up. Inhale. Palms press. 1, 2, 3. Drag the left hip around. 4, and then 5. Warrior 2. Open up. 1. So feel your left inner thigh move back. Right quadricep opens. 4. And then 5. Flip your back palm, flip your front palm. Reaching. Inhale. Lift your chin up off your chest. Mesmerize with your gaze. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale. Warrior 2. Straighten your front leg. Exhale. Trikonasana, triangle posture. Left arm up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look down to the floor. Lean weight forward. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look down. Bend your right leg. Warrior 2. Extended side angle. Right hand to the outside. Front foot. Left arm long. Look towards your palm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale. Hands down. Step back. High plank. Lower down. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. And if you have a wall handy, you might use it for forearm stand. Forearm dolphin's your other option if you'd like to do forearm dolphin. Elbows down, press into the floor, lift your hips up, walk your toes forward. Forearm stand, look up in between your thumbs, and then lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Back to down dog. Pausing. Left arm or left leg up, inhale. Exhale, lunge. Back heel down. Warrior 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Warrior 2. Opening. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Flip your palms. Reaching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Warrior 2. Inhale. Straighten the front leg. Exhale. Trikonasana. Right arm up. Breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, And then 5. Look down, bend your front leg a little. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Front leg bends, look down, inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle, palm down or fingertips, right arm long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, warrior 2, and exhale, hands down, plank pose, forearm dolphin, forearm stands. The reason I count to 10 here is so you can do about this forearm standing or forearm dolphin splits. So one leg up at a time. You know, about 5 you can change. So root the arms into the floor. When you're ready, take it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Releasing, switching sides. Switch towards the front. Down dog. Nice. 1 breath, inhale. Finish your exhale. Look forward, float to the front. Lift your heart on inhale. Exhale, folding. Inhale all the way up to the top. As you exhale, step back, hands to your waist. Inhale, lift the heart. Press the front of the hips forward, but bring the weight back towards your heels. Exhale, fold forward. Feet are nice and strong, hands on the floor. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, head to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come forward here. Then take your left hand right in front of your face, right arm up to the sky. And then from there, left shoulder towards your right ankle. And then roll the right shoulder back, building a little tension. The left hip wants to dive forward. Pull it back, square through the hips. If you want, left hand towards your ankle, right hand back. Let your body be heavy. And then release right arm first, left arm, right arm down, left arm up, right shoulder towards your left ankle, and roll your shoulder back. Lengthen, square through the hips, left hand drops back towards your inner thigh, right hand comes towards your calf, and hug in. 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Release left arm, release right arm. Inhale, look up. Exhale, folding. Long spine. Come up, inhale. Exhale. Number 2. Arms come out, thumbs drop down. Interlace your fingers. Peel the heart open. Inhale. Exhale and fold forward. As you fold forward, adjust your feet. Try to bring your head down to the floor. Let your head come back, look up towards the ceiling. Try to bring your arms over. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Inhale, coming up. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Lift the heart. Exhale, fold. Grab your big toes, peace sign, fingers, thumbs. Inhale, lift the heart open. Exhale, head down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Walk your hands out in front of your face. You can do another twist if you'd like. You can do a handstand press if that's something you're into. Otherwise, maybe tripod headstand with some piking up. So about 5 breaths or so to work with. Hands come back, lean weight into the head, legs come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, releasing. Inhale, lift chin up off the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to the top. Step to the front. Samastihiti. Let's take a vinyasa. Arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift chin up off your chest. Exhale, chaturanga, dandasana. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Seated postures. Float through, sit down. So from sitting down pose, if you need a brick, grab one if you need to for lifting. From here, let's start with Upavishtakonasana. So largely built on a kind of a rocket series. So from Upavishtakonasana, grab your big toes, lift the heart up, lean forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, rotate towards the left. You can use your bricks, or if you don't need to, don't. Lean forward and lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release, switch to the other side. Lean forward, lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Never gets easier. Let's take a vinyasa. Cross your ankles, plant your hands, move through your flow. Let it be a freeing flow. Up dog, down dog, flow through, sit down. So legs straight out in front of you. Left leg's gonna stay out in front. Pull your right knee in towards your armpit. Open it up to the side. The knee drawn out. Flex your left toes back. Reach for your front foot. Extend the heart forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ardha Mandalasana. Right hand comes back. Take your left arm, reaching out. Reach the body long, arc the spine, push through your hips. Releasing down, bringing your foot back into that same orientation. And then with your left foot, bring it back so your heel is right in line with your hip. From there, same action, left arm reaches, push through your hips, broaden the front of the body. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Release, sit down. Take your right leg out in front. Chaturanga Mukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana. Lean forward, find your front foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up, and exhale, pause for a moment here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an interesting transition. Bend your right knee, hug it up towards your armpit. So we're in this form here. Now take your right knee into your armpit. Your right heel is going to track towards your left knee. So come into the armpit, bring your right heel towards your left knee, lean forward, lift your back leg up. And then chaturanga. Up dog, down dog, seated. And this time, right leg's out in front, left heel's drawn in. Inhale, reach the heart forward and folding, only to the point where you feel like you're going to collapse. So keeping an uplifted disposition in this pose, but also in life really. 3, 4, and then 5. Left hand comes back behind you. Ardha Mandalasana, reaching. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Releasing down. This time bring your right heel beside you. So you're in that figure 4 shape. And taking same posture, a little bit different tensions. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Bringing it back down to the floor, releasing your left leg out in front. Chaturanga Mukha, reach forward, find your front foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look up, inhale, exhale. And so again, this time bend your left knee. Bring your left knee up towards your armpit. Shift weight forward. Bring your heel towards your right knee. Lean forward, lift up. Inhale, chaturanga. Lift the heart high, lift the hips high. Float forward, set down. Legs out in front. Paschimottanasana, walk your tushy back a little bit, reach forward. As always, a towel, a wedge, a blanket to help rotate you forward will help to release the backs of the legs a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift your heart forward, and exhale, releasing. And then from here, let's do a vinyasa to down dog. So however you find your way to your dog. Pause for a breath there too. And then from here, bring your knees down to the floor. Come up into this posture. We call this pose prelude to camel. So we've done from the hips a couple times. Root your tailbone towards the floor. Pubic bone down, tailbone down to the floor. Coil in, lean back, lift your heart up. Stay here if that's appropriate, or head draws back, reach back, find your heels, push your hips forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release back down. So you could do vinyasa here. I'm going to stay right here. So one of the best ways to burn off that inside energy, that anxiousness, that even doubt, sorrow, also excitement, right? To burn off some of that life stuff is work on the back bending postures. Even though they're intimidating, super useful for charging the nervous system and letting it go. So we charge, we let it go. All right. So from here, let's do another camel pose. Root the pubic bone, root the tailbone, lift the heart up, inhale, and then exhale, take it to your spot. Root the tailbone, maybe hands come to heart, lift the heart to the sky, reaching back. You can also grab the heels if you're in that pattern. 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Inhale, come up, exhale, hands down, move through a flow. Up dog, and then down dog. Bring the knees down to the floor. And then from here, check the time, from here we'll do a King Arthur's pose. Almost nobody likes this posture. It's just a reality, but it's also a reality that it's a pretty decent posture. So bringing your toes, your mat to the wall if you have it available. And then from here, walking your right knee towards the wall. Take your left leg forward. We're in this pattern here. So I'm going to switch my legs out just so that you can see. So the left knee is against my right knee, your right knee, my left knee is against the wall. And then coming up into this deep body lunge. And then from here, holding, kick into the wall. Try to press your hips back. Couple of breaths. 3, 4, 5. Bringing your hands down to the floor. And then from here, interesting transition. Curl your back toes. Lift your left leg up to the sky for a wall splits. So walk your toes up and press into the floor. 3, 4, and then 5. Bring weight into the hands. Lower your left leg a little bit and take your L handstand work. So hug in, squeeze in. Both legs on the wall. Press into the floor. Puff out through your kidneys. And then bringing left foot down to the floor. Lift the right leg high. Unless that's what you already did, switch it up. And then your back knee comes down to the floor. And bring your other leg out in front. Still working on those transitions. So be mindful. And the hips to the wall as you're able. Try to press everything against the wall. Front of the hip flexor is opening up. 4. And then 5. Bring your hands down. Press into your left leg. Back up to the wall for your splits. Push into the floor. Lifting. And then L. Find the L. Find your splits. Wall splits. Find your L. Maybe you handstand, maybe you lift one leg up and you hold. Maybe you lift both legs up and you hold. Maybe you fall and you smile. And then down dog when you're ready. Maybe take a child's pose. And then come up into tabletop and then release back. Last back bend. It's going to be more of a full camel type variation, more of a building towards it. You can also do it standing. We're going to we'll use the wall to walk back as we move back. On our inhales, we're going to straighten out through the arms. As we exhale, to bend the elbows, walk the hands back a little bit further. I'll demo one time, and then we'll do it together. So pushing into the floor, about the length away from the wall. Lift the heart up. Look over your shoulders. And by over, I mean both shoulders at the same time. And then lean back. Reach for the wall. Inhale. Push your arms long. Exhale, walk them back. Inhale, push. Exhale, walk them back. Inhale, push. Exhale, walk them back. Inhale, push. Exhale, walk them back. Oh, that was my demo. Now we're going to do it all together, okay? All right. That was a really abrupt transition there, so don't do it that way. More mindful than I was right then. Inhale, lift the heart up. Root the tailbone. Lift the heart. Look back. Arms back. 5 times. Inhale. Push length. Exhale, walk them down. Length. Walk them down. Length. Walk them down. Length. Walk them down. Last one. Reach. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Exhale. Releasing. Just stay seated for a moment. A couple of breaths. Nice. And then from here, go ahead and crawl forward, cross your ankles, and sit down. Legs out in front of you. Left hand comes to the outside of the right knee. Turn towards the side. Taking and feel your right hip move back as you twist. And then as you move into this posture, take your right inner thigh forward towards your front heel as you twist open. Squeeze with your core. Pull your right ribs back and around. Pull your left ribs around towards the right. 3, 4, and 5. Look forward. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Switching sides. So again, left rib cage moves back. Right rib cage moves around. And then as we move into the posture, left hip moves back at the same time. Left inner thigh presses forward just very gently. Look over the shoulder. Sit up nice and straight. 2. Tailbone coils under. 3, 4, and then 5. Look forward. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly lay on your back. And then from here, lift up your hips for a bridge pose. So hips come up towards the sky. And so we've done a lot of back bends. So don't think so much about how high the hips will go, but instead pull your pubic bone towards the ceiling and then your tailbone up And then as that happens, you'll feel like your tailbone is supporting the front of the waist. Let the pubic bone kind of drop back. So we lift it up for orientation. Then we soften the front of the hips so that your psoas muscles can release. You can sway the hips side to side a couple of times. That lifting the pubic bone helps to situate the attitude. Then letting the pubic bone drop back down towards your sacrum will allow your glutes to relax and find some fluidity in your hips. Then lower it down. Windshield wiper the legs a couple of times. Both sides. Lots of back bends today. We also want to find the opposite of a back bend, which isn't a forward fold, really. A spine moving back and forth is the opposite as a twist. And so what we're going to do is we're going to bring our legs over towards the left side, and then we're going to twist open to the side. And then take your left arm up above your head and roll over onto your left hip, right hand in front of the heart, and press up into a twist. Squeeze your knee and your heel together and twist. If this is comfortable, stay here or bring your elbows down to the floor. Another option, all the way flat, forehead towards the floor. Try to push your knee and your heel together as you spin the body open. Feel the right side body really reaching. Walk the hands back, come up into the lifted posture, and then slowly release. Lay back onto your back. Windshield wiper your knees. Bring them over to the right side. Right arm up above your head, roll over onto your right shoulder. Palm pressing down. Squeeze your knee and your heel together. Come up into that more of a kind of an up dog type of position. Squeeze the knee and the heel so the tailbone drops through. Elbows can come down. If you'd like to, from there, you can extend your arms forward. More of a child's pose variation. And inhale, coming up. Left hand's flat, right arm under. On your back. And then from here, draw your knees in towards your chest. Any postures you feel are needed or necessary before you're all said and done, go ahead and do those. And then find Shavasana. Whenever we're doing something very, very intense, it allows us to train our mind to be focused on that one thing, especially if we do something with deep passion or deep interest, right? It allows us to be more present, moment focused. And in so doing, we allow ourselves to find the ability to be curious and interested. Letting those sensations, those attitudes, those are kind of mental arrangements and mental alignments to take over, to consume. And that's what really burns off that karma, that stuckness, is the ability to transform, to transmute our frustration, our anger, our discomfort with you know what the future holds or what the past already has kind of brought us. And instead, we're moving into that space of the present moment. We're moving towards a place where we can be fully present, mesmerized in what it is to be a human being with a human experience. It allows us to love more deeply, to feel more freely, and to be more present. I encourage you to stay here for as long as you're able. 10 minutes is not too long. was truly, truly an honor to be with you here this afternoon. I hope your practice was wonderful. I bow to you. Namaste.